Caitlin Clark fans in America are delusional. Geno Auriemma does not hold back. Caitlin Clark is the biggest name in college basketball, but perhaps the most profile coach in women's basketball history had some harsh words about her fans and her impact on the game this week. During a recent podcast appearance, legendary UConn Huskies head coach Geno Auriemma spoke on Clark's jump to the WNBA from the college level and the discourse that has followed her on her rise to superstardom. 12-time national champion head coach Geno Auriemma made an appearance on Richard Deitsch's podcast this week, where he spoke rather candidly about Clark, her impact on the WNBA, the discourse surrounding her, and her rabid fanbase. Auriemma was certainly not afraid to give some rather controversial opinions, including his belief that Clark would not totally turn the WNBA on its ear when she entered the league. "I said this, and I got a lot of criticism for it," Auriemma said. "I said the Caitlin Clark fans in America are delusional, who think she's going to go in there and as a player totally turn the WNBA on its ear. Like you're going to have a Larry Bird effect on the NBA on court, or a Magic Johnson effect on court. No, you're not," I thought. "You're not built for that right now. That doesn't mean you won't, but you're not built for it right now. And the treatment you're going to get because of the hype." Auriemma said that he told his own superstar players, like Sue Bird and Breanna Stewart, the same thing when they entered the league. Not her fault. Auriemma went on to call out the delusional fans who thought that Clark was going to enter the WNBA and immediately be a transcendent player and transform the league, though he was quick to point out that this was not her fault or anything she created. So it's that whole SH storm of this is Jesus coming down to save the WNBA. Now, I hope people listening can differentiate here. She never stood up and said, "I'm Jesus and I'm coming." This was not something created by her. It was created about her by all the people in America who are delusional that think one player, who's not Wemby, is going to come in and transform the league. Of course, Clark did transform the league in the sense that she brought unprecedented attention and, in turn, money. But she hasn't had a transcendent, transformative impact on the court like the delusional fans thought that she would. Auriemma points out that the big difference between Clark's impact on the WNBA and the impact that Tiger Woods, for example, had on the PGA Tour is actual success. Now, maybe there was a transformation in terms of how much attention was being paid. Yes. How much the league is valued. Yes. But it's not like when Tiger came on the PGA Tour. He changed the PGA Tour forever. Why? Well, there was so much money that came to the PGA Tour, but in addition, he won every tournament. That's the big difference. Because of this, Auriemma said that he knew the discourse surrounding Clark would reach this point, and he hopes it goes away soon. "I knew this was going to happen, and unfortunately, that's where we are. I wish we weren't, and I hope it goes away faster than anybody can imagine."